Yeah, so that was fun when
Yeah.
we went there. Huh?
It was
That was a
fun.
good fight.
Oh,
Hey guys,
what's up, guys?
Thanks for
Hey.
stopping by.
Yeah, Natural Born Commentators here. Skis 13 here with the
Boss man.
Yes.
Alright, so we are bringing you the lowdown for the
Saturday.
Ultimate Fighter 14 finale.
This Saturday.
This Saturday, December
Mayhem
3rd.
Bisping.
Mayhem versus Bisping is your main event. Let's get down to it. This card is full of people that competed this season on the Ultimate Fighter. Mainly because since the people on the show are part of the new weight classes, bantamweight and featherweight, it seems the UFC is trying to pull in
more guys
into and deepen the talent pool at those weight classes, and also expose them to less hardcore fan.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna run through the undercard real quick, and then we're mainly focusing on the main card. But on the undercard, you have Brian Caraway, who just lost tonight actually in the semifinals by knockout to
Diego
Brandao, who was in the finals, versus Dustin Neese. He lost to Akira Kurosani in the semis. No, in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Then you have Steven Seiler taking on Josh
Clopton.
Clopton faced Neese to actually get into the house. Clopton lost via unanimous decision. Interesting why they brought him back and not the other guy whose name escapes me, who was actually on the show. I don't know. Anyway, then you got Roland Delorme, the Canadian, taking on the other Kentucky country brother, Josh Ferguson. He submitted Ferguson's brother to get into the house via triangle.
Yeah.
So little revenge match there for Ferguson. Then you got Dustin Page, who just lost 2 weeks ago versus TJ Dillashaw, who is also in the finale. He's taking on John Albert. And then you got, in the last fight, you got Marcus Brimage, who lost to Brian Caraway, taking on Stephen Bass. Good fights. I'm glad to see all the guys getting another chance to make it to the UFC. And what I would think is that all the winners are definitely going to stay in the UFC, and I would assume some of the losers too.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. You got the very first fight on the main card. We have Johnny Little Fitch Bedford taking on Louis Green-haired Diego Sanchez Godno, or I don't even know how the fuck you pronounce his name.
Yeah, he's from New York.
Honestly, in my opinion, I really don't think Louis should have been Bisping's first pick on the show.
He got destroyed by
Page. God, he got ripped up. The guy really wasn't that good. Like, just my opinion, he didn't look very good. Little Fitch, on the other hand, Johnny Bedford, is very good. He lost to possibly the best fighter, skilled fighter on the show in John Dodson earlier tonight. But this should be a good fight. I'm gonna pick Bedford by unanimous decision.
Yeah, I got Bedford by unanimous decision.
He's got the better grappling, honestly. Yeah. Moving on, you got last season's Ultimate Fighter winner Tony Ferguson taking on the Thug Jitsu Master.
El Cucuy versus Thug Jiu-Jitsu.
Thug Jitsu, homie. Get it right. Eve Edwards versus Tony Ferguson.
Yeah.
Ferguson's last win was over Aaron Riley via TKO at UFC 135. He actually broke Riley's jaw. Really good uppercut.
Yeah.
Ferguson has some solid boxing at 155, no doubt. And he is honestly one of the more promising Ultimate Fighters winners to come out. Ultimate Fighters to actually come off the show.
Yeah.
I'd say probably since that guy, Ryan Bader. Right?
Yeah.
Probably the most skilled since then.
Yeah.
Eve Edwards is a true veteran of the sport. Has over like 30 fights or something. I don't even know.
Yeah, I just recently saw his old fight. One of his old fights. Wow.
Dude's fought everybody. He's a true. This will be a good test to see how good Ferguson is right now and where he actually needs to grow if he does lose. If he wins, he's definitely the real deal. He can take on some tough competition.
Yeah.
Edwards came off a knockout win over. I don't even know the dude's name. He fought
at Cruz Johnson.
Yeah, UFC on versus.
That was his comeback fight after losing to Sam Stow.
Oh, brutal knockout. Anyway, yeah, so good for. This should be a good fight for both guys. I'm gonna pick Ferguson by TKO. He's gonna get another finish.
I got Ferguson by knockout.
Yeah, all right.
And then the next fight is TJ Mr. Ducking Dillashaw versus John the Magician Dodson.
That was my attempt at his laugh.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys go ahead and comment and let me know if that was good. I'll keep doing
there.
it. Anyway, this is the bantamweight
TUF14
final fight. Final fight. Yeah, whoever wins this is the
TUF14 bantamweight winner.
Yeah. And it's a good fight. Dillashaw has shown very good skill on the show, as has Dodson. It's a fight I was looking forward to on the show. I really thought they would have paired him up before the finale because they're both so good. But Dillashaw, honestly, he he avoided fighting Dodson.
It really pissed me off. This the way he called out saying, I'm the best guy here. I should get the easy road. So Albert, you go ahead and fight Dodson. And
if you're the better guy and you
they
know
fight
it,
the
I don't
best
understand.
dude.
Yeah, if you want to be the best, you should fight the best.
That's the best way to put it.
Yeah, and honestly, he probably it probably would be a easier task to beat Dodson actually on the show rather than at the finale. Now that both guys have a time to train, which by the way, they both come from fantastic camps. Dodson from Jackson's MMA out in Albuquerque, and Dillashaw up in California at Alpha Male. But anyway,
the reason why
Dodson's under the tutelage of the probably best coach ever in MMA, Greg Jackson.
The master.
So he's going to devise a great game plan to break down Dillashaw's game, and it just seemed like Dillashaw should have fought him on the show. Yeah. But they both have great skill. Dillashaw can win the fight, but Dodson has sick takedown defense, so I will be taking Dodson by TKO.
I'm probably going to have to say Dodson by decision. I think it's going to be a tough fight.
Yeah.
And then you got Dennis the Menace Bermudez versus
Diego hard-ass Brandao.
Or douchebag.
What's up with that, dude? He has to be pissed off to fight whoever. Dennis didn't even say a word, and he's like, "You motherfucker, you talked shit last night." That was Asian. I'm sorry.
Asian.
That was
you talked shit last night.
There, that's a better Brazilian.
I'm going to fuck you in the ass. And Dennis sat there just
it's like, cool story, bro.
I didn't even say anything, but whatever.
Anyway,
Dennis.
I'm gonna start with Brandao. Brandao is a beast
by nature.
Man, that dude he has killer instinct. Great striking skills, but his cardio is a bit of an issue. They showed that on the show. He wasn't really willing, and
he only lasted for 8 minutes.
Yeah, he wasn't willing to go that third round that Bisping was telling him to train for. So cardio can be an issue, and
I think it will be.
Yeah, if he gets taken down and Bermudez wears on him, which he has done in all of his fights on the show.
Yeah,
he can easily win this fight by just wearing him out and probably submitting him later in the third round. It's going to be a tough fight. Bermudez will get hit. They're both going to get hit. Brandao will get taken down, I would assume. I think he will.
One thing that's worrying me about this fight, because I want Dennis to win.
I'm going with Dennis too, but I know you're going with this. His chin.
His chin scares the hell out of me.
His fight to get in the house, he got wobbled by Jimmy Rivera, and then But he came back and won the fight. He came with that intense cardio. He
dominated his next fight. He dominated that.
Then his fight against Akira. It's not that for the most part.
He didn't get rocked. He didn't get rocked.
The last punch did rock him, or it did set him off balance, or whatever you want to say. But all the other punches did not. They all just caught him. He does need to work on his striking because he can't let that happen fighting Brandao. But also Bermudez is up at Alpha Male as well, training with TJ Faber.
The thing is that Mayhem did point out during the shows that he's taking people down from a distance, so he should work on that.
Oh yeah, definitely. They're both obviously will have improved since the show. So I got Bermudez by third round. No, I'm gonna go unanimous decision.
Unanimous decision. I think Bermudez should try to clinch with him and kind of wall install and look for that takedown. Couturage. Vintage.
Honestly, either way, both of the fights between the featherweights and the bantamweights for the finale. I'd say all four guys will have a UFC contract.
Yeah.
Moving on to the main event.
Yeah. Jason Mayhem Miller versus Michael the Cunt Bisping.
That says it all. Who do you think we're going for?
Yeah. We're going for
Mr.
Strike.
And Bisping. I hope Mayhem.
I just saw literally tonight. I watched the Jorge Rivera Bisping fight. He threw that knee on purpose.
Yeah, he's just all around douche. I'm tired of him hearing him say, "Oh, I never shot at Anderson Silva. I fancy a shot at Ciampa."
No, we're actually
fucking killed.
We're actually saying that we kind of want
Mayhem not that I hope Mayhem loses, but hey, if Mayhem loses,
go ahead.
Let's see Bisping versus Anderson. That'll be the first murder inside the octagon we'll ever have. The UFC might actually die because of that.
Yeah.
Bisping's head will fly into the crowd. Let's do that in England. If that happens. Come on.
Yes.
Anyway, I got Mayhem by submission. He's just a true veteran of the sport. He's fought everywhere, and he's fought a lot of tough people. He submitted Sakuraba, who's only been submitted one other time in his last fight. And what's the I mean, not Shields. Mayhem almost submitted Shields too, and they're fighting Strikeforce.
Yeah.
The only reason he didn't is that the time ran out.
Yeah.
Shields would have been forced to tap, or he would have went to sleep.
Yeah.
But it's part of the game. I'm not saying Mayhem was robbed, but I'm just saying he does have very sick submission skills. If he can catch Jake Shields in a submission, there is no doubt, and take Shields down or transition and just do anything. If he can grapple Shields like he did, there is no doubt in my mind that he cannot do the same to Bisping.
And then out grapple Sakuraba, who's known as the best Japanese fighter in Pride.
Yeah,
who was known as like that. Who is the only notable thing I only know about Bisping? The first fight I ever saw of Michael Bisping was when he got knocked the fuck out by Dan Henderson.
That was the last time he fought the opposite coach of the Ultimate Fighter.
But that wasn't at the finale though.
No,
that was at 100.
Anyway,
but I got Mayhem by.
I got him by submission.
Yeah, I got him by decision. Decision.
Well, it seems like we are going for all the same people.
Yeah.
So there probably won't be a bet. Maybe we can discuss a tiebreaker. If you guys have any suggestions on what we can do,
put it down
because
there.
we are all choosing the same people. If you guys can come up with something for us, we'd love to take your ideas and we'll run with it. We'll do a bet, man. I want to wax this dude's armpit. Yeah, cover him up. Anyway, that's our show. We only have 2 more fights after this. After the Ultimate Fighter finale, we only have 2 more events this year, 140 and 141. At somewhere in the month of December, we want to get our own picks at just moments of the year, fighter. Oh, like an award show.
Yeah.
Natural. This is the most prestigious MMA award show ever.
You can get.
This will be the inaugural Natural Born Commentators MMA award show.
It's kind of going to be embarrassing when no one shows up. It's pretty bad. Cool. Also, just to let
Nobody
you know.
will get the memo.
Just
It'll be lost in the mail.
Just to let you know that when the Ultimate Fighter comes around this Saturday, I will get a Mayhem stripe. I'm representing. I'm going to do it.
We're up.
Peace now.
Deuces.
Mayhem.